we share between the United States and India many common passions, and one of those is a passion for learning and education, and a love of words, and a respect for books. And in democracies, great democracies like India and the United States, the freedom of being able to come to a place like this and listen to different ideas from various authors and see how they can respectfully agree and disagree on different issues. I love coming here. This is the second time I've been here as the United States ambassador, and I hope to come back many times.
What do you feel about Jaipur? Do you like Jaipur?
Love Jaipur. I've been here 4 or 5 times. The history here, the forts, the people, their disposition and their hospitality, the food, the Rashtra.
What is your favorite food here?
Rashtra. I love the black dal here.
Black dal?
Well, the dal that with the black lentils and the naan, the garlic naan. I had a thali plate last night, which was just absolutely.
Did you try dal bati churma?
I have, and I love it very much. It's hard to say no to any Indian food.
Okay. Do you think that books help to the two countries or two nations to come close to each other?
I think there are many tools that ambassadors can use in their jobs. We have the privacy of conversations. We have food that we can use at times, but books are such a compelling way. The magic of the written word is a very evocative and powerful tool, and to share people's knowledge about different ideas, I think, is one of the best ways for people-to-people ties to come together, and that's one of the strengths of India and the United States.
Yeah, I agree. But in this technical reason, in the technical era, the books have been lost in the iPad and iPods and computers are coming in the era. Don't you think that books have been getting far and far with us?
I think books will be with us for a long time. I'm an optimist. I have books on my iPad, 30 books, some of the classics, Tolstoy and Dostoevsky, some of Tagore's poetry, but I also collect first edition books. I love to have a book in my hands. I love the smell of them. I love to be able to walk into an old bookstore and see what treasures are in there and possibly buy something that's a surprise. So I think books will be a strength of open societies and free societies for a long time. I think there are ways that the internet can promote books, whether it's a book that's got a different format on an iPad or it's a old traditional book. These kinds of festivals that we're seeing here in Jaipur, I think with the international fame that they have, help promote books in all forms. That's a positive.
What do you want to say to youth to read the books, to inspire to read the books?
I have 4 children, ranging in age from 10 to 17, and I am constantly reading to them, challenging them to look at books, buying books for them, telling them about a book that I read, like The Call of the Wild, where I remember in elementary school feeling like I was being dragged across the frozen tundra by Buck, the great big dog that Jack London wrote about in Call of the Wild. I remember that as an elementary school student, and I just reread that book the other day, and I gave it to my 13-year-old, and I said, I know you love The Vampire Diaries, but this is a great book to read, a classic written in 1901, and she said, Dad, I'll try it, but I probably won't like it. She read it and loved it at 13. So that magic, I think, is being passed on, but it takes work. Parents have to work at it. Parents just can't let their children play games and sit on Facebook all the time. We have to teach our children